I wasn't always into anime, gaming, or comics, at least not openly. Looking back, I think I was always into it, but afraid of being made fun of. And when I was in middle school, I ended up being that person who made fun of anime. In fact, I actually made fun of one of my best friends for reading Naruto during study period. Despite me being an awful person to my friend, while we were stuck in traffic coming back from a field trip, she showed me the very first episode of Code Geass on October of 2006. It was a fan sub version, and at the time, the only episode that was available since it had just aired in Japan. It was such an engaging episode, and from there, I spiraled down into my love of anime. In the summer of 2007, she invited me to a little local anime convention called Anime Expo in Long Beach, California. Ironically, being a channel that documents my time at anime conventions, I have zero pictures or videos from this event. And there are actually tons of videos from this event on YouTube, and honestly, I recommend searching for them and just watching how cons were like back then. So the only thing I have to prove of my attendance of this event is my Friday badge and the 2007 AX lanyard. I also have this program guide, which by the way, I really miss physical programs like this. And I get that having an app or web page is so much easier and so much cheaper because any changes can be pushed out to the public digitally, but man, looking through this program is just so nostalgic. Oh, and I also do have this Death Note print from Artist Alley that I bought. Now, we only spent one day at the con, so other than waiting in line and exploring the convention center, my only other memory of Anime Expo 2007 was going to a Skin concert, which is a Japanese super band that had Gact and Miyavi in it. I was just randomly given tickets to it by the staff, so that was fun. And then afterwards, we ended up going to a hotel that had video rooms broadcasting anime while we waited for our parents to pick us up. So overall, we had a lot of fun. Ever since this, I was addicted to attending events that in November of 2007, we went to our second event, Pacific Media Expo 2007. Now this was held in a Hilton hotel near LAX. And here is how my badge looked, and as you can see, we only went on Saturday. Sadly, there wasn't a guidebook for this event, but I actually took some pictures of this event, and my god, the pictures are so blurry and so yellow. While majority of the attendees were there for anime, the convention also celebrated Asian entertainment like music, television, and movies. It wasn't a huge con like Anime Expo, but it was definitely super chill and a fun place to hang with friends. And again, we had such a great time that we actually ended up going to the two same conventions again in 2008, starting with Anime Expo in July, which had now moved to the Los Angeles Convention Center. So here's how the weekend badges look. I'm gonna try to cover my name here. And let's quickly skim through the program guide. Now, I don't have any videos from this event, but I have a ton of pictures, mostly from cosplay gatherings. My friend was super into cosplay, so she would have all these cosplays lined up for specifically these gatherings. This is also the first time our group decided to book a room and stay near the convention center. Well, it wasn't super close, but they did have shuttles, which was convenient. At the time, I was also into making anime music videos, or AMVs for short. I had actually entered into the AMV contest using Makoto Shinkai's film 5 centimeters per second and the song 1,000 Miles by Vanessa Carlton, and somehow I made the finals. My video didn't win, but it was cool seeing it play in front of a huge crowd. And also, this was my first time my parents ever allowed me to stay overnight anywhere. And by the way, I was 17 at the time. I didn't even go to sleepovers as a kid, so this was such a fun experience for me. Now, after AX 2008, we did go back to PMX again that same year and for one day. It was also held at the Hilton Hotel as it was in 2007, and this time was probably the first time I recorded any videos, but man, these pictures were still so bad. Oh my god, so this is a clip of me dressed as Medusa from Soul Eater and my friend dressed as Zero from Vampire Knight doing a dramatic reading from a book. Basically, PMX was during the school year, so we decided to use some of our downtime at PMX to do some homework, which included reading one of the books for English class. I think we were more comfortable this time around since we were more used to being at cons. And this ended up being the last time we would ever go to Pacific Media Expo. So I'm going to go ahead and end it here, but I do have videos coming up sharing more about the past cons I've been to, so be sure to like this video and subscribe. And I'll see you all next time.